literally looks like you're just getting your shit knocked in. They just fucked you up.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I watched the high level Guan Yu, and I watched the high level Highlander. Both of
Dude,
those
hey, Doug, we gotta
classes.
argue about God of War and all that.
What was
Oh
I about
yeah,
God of
we
War?
do. Kratos.
Dude, they were saying that, well, Rex was saying that Loki is going to kill his own dad because he spit all the snakes in him and all that. And I went back and I looked at that painting and it shows Kratos' head split in half. Now, here's my theory. You know how Kratos killed Modi. Fucking split his head in half. My theory is that Thor's gonna split his head in half. And look, you gotta think. In this God of War world, they make Baldur, who's just a god of light, fucking hella strong. Like, now imagine how they're gonna make.
No weaknesses.
Yeah, but imagine how they're gonna make Thor, the god of strength, thunder, and has a hammer that can literally break mountains. And in that game, he hit the World Serpent so damn hard, he put the World Serpent back in fucking time. No, I'm just saying, bro.
Smaller when that happened, though.
I'm just saying, though. If you're able to fucking hit the motherfucking World Serpent and make that motherfucker go back in time because you hit him so hard, like, come on, dude. I don't know, dude.
Loki, I think Faye didn't know like how strong Kratos was. So she thought Modi was gonna split his head like that. But like, he ended up doing it to Modi, right?
I don't know, I'm just saying,
Faye,
bro.
the mother?
Yeah.
No, of Loki.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Faye...
Yeah. Dude, I'm just, bro, come on, bro. Y'all gotta think, Zeus has gotta be a badass motherfucker in this God of War world. Like, come on, dude. He's like, he literally kills all the giants.
My thing is,
if he wanted to, by himself. He's like, you know what, dude? I'm gonna go by myself. I'm gonna kill all the giants.
something happened in between.
I just feel like it.
My thing is, something happened in between of when Kratos left Greece and went to like the Norse mythology, right?
He spent a lot of time with Faye.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? Did y'all notice that he knew what was going to happen at the end in like the last cinematic in that last place when you finally get to Jotunheim? He already knows what's happening from here on out. Did y'all like pick that up? Like he knew there was nobody to fight anymore. He knew exactly where the paintings were. He knew where his own painting was and where he's gonna die at. So my thing is like, he time traveled. Like he already saw this happening, and so did Loki's mother. But then they went back in time to help Loki become the person that he needs to become. Cause like think about it, throughout the whole game.
Whoa.
Like,
well, there's another theory that.
I
don't think he went back in time, bro. I think Faith told him that she wanted his ashes spread on that mountain. So he was going up there anyway, regardless of knowing whether it was there or not. And the second part is he saw the painting because he's an observant guy. Like Kratos. Like
he was a
he's
Spartan
looking at all of that. You know, and he knows he's gonna die soon because he's a god. He knows gods know when they're gonna die soon, bro. Kratos knows it's about his time. And that's why he's just trying to be more of a father to Loki, so he can correct his wrongs with his last life, like his last family.
dude, bro, those father-son moments, bro, are those are some real moments in that game. I'm sorry.
I'm telling you, this is what I think's gonna happen, bro. I think Thor is gonna fucking kill Kratos, and then Loki's gonna start Ragnarok. He's gonna be like, no, fuck this. Loki's gonna be pissed and rage. The Spartan rage is gonna come out of him. And like he's going to start Ragnarok. He's going to set it on the way. That's what I think. Cause they gotta kill Kratos somehow, and how else are you gonna kill a guy?
I don't
I think this is what's gonna happen. I think because like this, they were hinting at it throughout the whole game of like that he's getting old, right? Like he was getting fucked up by Boulder. Like there was parts. The only time he healed was when he went into Spartan Rage, right? Which is like one of his powers, right? So my thing is, he's gonna beat Thor, but that fight is gonna be his last fight. That's his last fight, 100%.
I think he's gonna have to go all out against Thor because he was holding back.
Yeah, I think what's gonna happen is like he's gonna end up killing Thor, but in the process of him killing Thor, he's gonna die. Like I think he's gonna use every last bit of strength he has left. Because even that Boulder fight, there were some parts where I thought this might be the fucking end of Kratos. Because some of those fights, he literally had to sit there for a minute, and then he didn't get back up until Boulder pushed buttons, bro. Like, until he started whooping his ass, and he's like, "Fuck this shit, I'm gonna whoop your ass instead." Like that happens in that last fight, like twice. So I think is like the Thor fights will be bigger.
Boulder's not even that strong in that that world though that they created.
Like in all of that, he was.
I mean, dude, at some point you gotta say like he's not really holding back anymore when he's like getting his ass beat. He's like, all right, man, fuck this.
Yeah, that's when the tide completely changed and he's just over here beating the dog shit out of Boulder.
Yeah,
but Boulder's not even that strong in this world though. He's just
that's what we're saying. It's like even though Boulder's not that strong, he still has to.
Boulder isn't weak, yeah. He's not.
Yeah,
he's not
dude,
crazy
about
strong,
Thor,
but he's not weak.
Who's literally hit the fucking world serpent back in time, killed all the giants because he felt like it.
Okay, whenever you compare him to one of the greatest warriors in that whole universe, of course he's weak. But that doesn't mean he's weak as a whole.
I mean,
because the best, put it this way, the best warriors is Odin, then Thor, and then no one else comes close. Like it's always been that way. It's always Odin, then Thor, and then some people think it's Loki below that because even though Loki is like a goddamn idiot, and most of the shit, he's still a good fighter. Like that doesn't really question.
I don't know how they're gonna do it. I really don't. But I feel like they're gonna have.
That's why Kratos' last fight. But I think he's gonna kill Thor to save.
But why in the painting was his head split in half?
I think he fights Odin, and that's when his head gets split in half.
Because look, everything on that prophecy thing was true. So far, there hasn't been one wrong prophecy in that thing. Why is Kratos' head split in half? I'm telling. That's what I'm thinking is gonna happen. I literally think Thor's gonna split that nigga's head in half. It's gonna be one of the biggest, greatest battles of Kratos' all time. But he's old. Like I mean, he's old now. Like he's not the same warrior he was. He's a wise, old and seasoned warrior. Like I think he's gonna get his head split in half, and Loki's going to go all in. And they're gonna have another game where you play as Loki. And you're just gonna kill all the gods, just like Kratos. Like repeat. You know how Kratos killed all the other like Greek gods and all that. I think Loki's gonna do the same thing.
No, I think the series is coming to an end soon because, like, even at the end they were like talking about like this has to be decided of like gods killing gods, fathers killing fathers, that type of shit, or sons killing fathers. I don't think they're gonna go like another 2 games or something like that. Like there might be 2 games max.
That's what I'm saying.
The north side, at least.
Oh, you think like this one?
No, I think the next game is. I think they're gonna say it's gonna be the final game for God of War, the series. I think the next game is the final game of the God of War series.
Well, do you think they're gonna kill off Kratos early in the game and then have Loki's story?
I don't think they're gonna kill Kratos.
You gotta have some story. They're gonna. Kratos is gonna die.
I feel like if they kill Kratos, it is the end. It is the end
of God of War.
Yeah,
that's God of War.
They might pick off on Loki's story, but I don't think they'll kill Kratos, no matter how it goes. This is a blue helmet right here if you want it.
They're gonna kill Kratos though. Maybe it's the very end, or maybe it's not. Maybe in the middle or something. But they're gonna kill Kratos.
I mean, it's just one of the possibilities. Because even Odin, he's like collecting possible futures. So like, that's what he's doing like his whole time in the Norse universe.
They already confirmed Kratos is gonna die.
Yeah, I mean, but like, it could be just the same thing like Nor was just saying. Like, Odin's whole thing, the reason he's like, if you read it, he's kind of crazy, because he's seen the many possibilities that he's gonna die in all the different ways. So he's preparing for it. So it doesn't like what we saw doesn't necessarily mean that he's gonna die. That's a possibility. So he just has to prepare for it.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
Let's go this way.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, I
Thor's a
pinged that
fucking
guy.
dick.
Good shit.
Thor is a dick. He's
Thor is a
asshole
fucking
in that
dickhead,
world.
yeah.
He is
In
an
the
asshole.
game and real mythology, yeah, Thor's a dick.
Thor's a dick everywhere
Fuck
except
yeah.
for in
Fuck yeah, bro. He's
MCU?
fucking badass. What do you mean? The whole Norse, everyone in the Norse mythology pantheon, the whole, everyone's a dick. You act like you walk up to.
Heimdall ain't a dick. Heimdall a real one. EG.
Facks.
Can't sit there and tell me
Dude, he's
Nor-
still
or
an Azir.
Tyr
He's
was a
still gonna
dick.
be a dick.
Tyr's not a dick.
So I'm saying you can't tell me Tyr's not a dick, or isn't a dick.
Yeah,
Or-
Tyr's a real one. I know what you're trying to say.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm saying that right.
I know what you're trying to say.
Like it's the
Well, I
right
mean,
way, but it doesn't
Tyr's-
sound right.
Here's the god of justice, so I mean.
Oh, we're rushing,
I'm sure it's all that. There was also a theory that Kratos is Tyr in this like little weird thing. I watched it. I was like, oh, maybe it kind of makes
It's
sense.
not so far fetched. It's honestly not so far fetched.
Just look, think about it. Tyr is a god of war. Is the god of war, right? Tyr is the god of war. The most symbolic.
Oh, they're
And
both
then-
up there.
And then he's a friend of the giants. Like
Careful, they're
Kratos
both just sitting.
is in love with a giant.
They're
So
rushing,
he
they're
had a
rushing.
kid with her. And then the second part is Kratos knows, not Kratos, Tyr knows
Nice
how to
job.
time travel and all that. And in the very game you play, you learn how to time travel and do all that shit. You learn how to like travel in all those weird ways. And
Nice job.
Tyr was the only person that knows how to get
Wait,
to the
take the
giant
sight
land.
that I have for my SMG. Oh, you can't.
And
Rip.
Kratos gets to the giant land.
I got you. I'm just gonna revive you and then.
I don't know.
do
It,
shit.
I mean, it kind of makes sense in a little weird way. I don't know. We'll see how they do it.
Shout out to you.
I'm gonna go ahead and make a portal so you can get back to your shit.
Thank you. Lit.
There's gonna be a team incoming, so you're gonna do this quick.
Just click X on everything in there.
Dude, World of Warcraft has some of the sickest like sequences like all time, like cinematics and all that.
Fuck yeah.
Over here, over here. Shit, I'm running out of light ammo.
Oh, come here.
Hold on.
I still don't care. I
Two
still
more, two
hate
more.
how they. Dude, I still despise how they kill my boy Varian though.
Why no?
Like, bro, come on, bro. Varian's a fucking badass.
Lions are bitches.
What's the horrors? You're bitches.
Horde is for more for fall either way.
One more.
Dude, look at equality, bro. The Alliance is here
Oh, no.
first. Y'all invaded their world. What the fuck?
Yeah, and they
They're
were
raiding
invading
their
the
shit.
whole other country to
What's up?
avoid the whole
Is there
shit,
even a
and
show
the
better on
Alliance
them?
still felt like they should not
Yeah,
be
No,
there.
ogres. The orcs are still
I got you.
killing
Come here.
people though. What are you talking about?
Oh wait, you just take the.
I have a Phoenix
Oracle?
kit. Nah, but I just don't
Or
want to use my
just have
Phoenix
that on?
kit for it.
You can't just join someone's world and be like, yo, we're gonna be over here. Like, what?
I mean, yeah, but Kratos wasn't even like, we came through. Come on, no disrespectful shit. He just wanted to be
No, we're
here.
talking about World of
Warcraft.
Oh, okay.
You can't just pull up on someone's world, invade their world, and be like, "Yo, we're gonna take this land over here, and we're gonna kill your people anyway." Like what?
So that land was already inhabited by most of the things of.
They're coming in. They're
The
coming
only
in.
people that invaded were the orcs. There was already trolls. There was already Tauren, the undead, which is technically Scourge. All that shit was still already over there. Well, the undead were.
I don't like this spot. Let's get out.
Tauren,
Let's go this way.
and
Yeah, man. You don't want that
I'm
rifle?
saying, bro, you can't
the
invade
trolls were
the
already over
planet.
there, and they went over there, and they were fine with being with them because they just want to be. They wanted them to band together, but still have their own traditions. That's the whole point of the Horde. Is all these people banded together, but they want to keep their same traditions. And humans and dwarves just hated the fact that they just didn't like orcs. Which I give them credit for, they didn't like orcs, but then they started the whole war after that when all the orcs left. Like that's what Warcraft was about. That's what the game of Warcraft was about. You know, it's just like how the Lions just were dicks. I mean, there's no other way to put it. Lions are just dicks.
I mean, what if they did to Varian though? Like what? You had a horde bitch fake to be a dragon, change him, split his personalities in half, and then do all that bullshit to him. And then the horde put him into a motherfucking gladiator camp. And like literally did all that shit to him.
Careful, I'm
Yeah,
out
of course he's gonna hate the motherfuckers. What do you mean? Of course he's gonna hate the motherfuckers, bro. He's gonna kill all of them. Lucky your son was just a real one and calm them down.
Good shit. Where is he? Fuck, he's on me?
I don't know, bro. They both have valid points, but the
I'm
Horde
underneath
are
the
not
house if
that
you can get to
cool.
me.
They're dicks. Horde are dicks too, bro. We talking about.
Gorosh is a dick. Don't say the whole Horde's a dick.
Okay.
And you know that shit was true.
You can't forgive him though. Like, what do you mean? He had the Horde behind him though. He was the Horde.
The Horde killed him. Their
Thrall
own people
killed him.
Oh my bad, dude.
His own people killed him.
Thrall killed him. Thrall had
And
to
Thrall
do
is
it.
what? And the Orcs are what?
He
The Horde.
is
So
an
guess what?
alliance.
The
No,
Horde
no. He's also for the alliance too, though.
killed. No. First off, it's him and
Act like Thrall
Khadgar
and
are
Varian are
actually.
homies.
Hold on. First off, Thrall and Khadgar are technically not of either Horde or alliance. They're for the
And Thrall was
Nice.
saved.
Let's
Thrall
go,
was
boy.
saved by the alliance, though. So I
But
don't
they
know.
are
the point.
you damn know well sure they're for the betterment of Azeroth. They don't give a fuck about Horde or Alliance. They even say it in the cinematics. They are for Azeroth.
Okay. Yeah,
Both
they're
of
for
them.
Azeroth.
And they're
but
both the
guess
two
what?
strongest beings
He
on
never
in
was part
What
of
that
the game.
does
world now.
Varian say?